You're a junior analyst, a fresh graphic designer, or a newly certified software engineer in 2026. You're waking up, scrolling LinkedIn, and your heart is sinking. Your generic, motivated, early career professional posts are generating absolute silence. Rejection from automated ATS bots are stacking up your inbox. You think you're failing because you do not have the 10 years of experience. Stop panicking. You're not failing. You are playing a numbers game against a semantic machine that leverages standard networking, dropping 50 random connection requests with a generic template and hoping for the best is officially obsolete. The LinkedIn algorithm 360 Brew has terminated the social graph era. It no longer cares about how loudly you can shout. It cares about how authoritative your skill DNA is. And as an early career professional, you have the advantage. You can build that authority from absolute scratch. Today, I'm going to tear down the traditional passive networking model and give you the exact aggressive protocol that elite early career professionals in the UAE are using to bypass the gatekeepers, connect directly with the decision maker, and command high value, unlisted opportunity before they ever buy a plane ticket to Dubai. Welcome back. I'm Dr. Ed. The 2026 job market does not care about your degree, it cares about your de-risk value. Employers are drowning in complexity and geopolitical instability. They want safe hires who provide certainty. To get that certainty, you must understand the machine that now reads your every word. LinkedIn has transitioned to a semantic graph, deploying the 360 Brew AI reasoning engine. It analyzes context, alignment, and authority. As an early career professional, you do not use LinkedIn to ask for help, you use LinkedIn to prove capability. You turn your connection request into a strategic data signal. Grab your notebook. Here is your 4-phase protocol to hack 360 Brew and build a dominant global network. Phase 1, the tactical anchor, optimization for authority. 360 Brew looks at the alignment between 3 distinct pillars: your profile, your content, and your network behavior. Your profile is not a resume. It is a conversion landing page. If you are a junior software developer, but your profile says highly motivated graduate seeking opportunity, 360 Brew sees zero skill DNA. It will supplant your content. Your connection request will have 90% rejection rate, and recruiters using the semantic search will never find you. Your profile must pre-validate your capability. Adopt the topic focus rules immediately. 80% of your profile, real estate, and your content must stay within 3 cores, tightly related topics. This signals to 360 Brew that you are a focused specialist, not a confused generalist. Here is the optimal 2026 early career headline. Cite your target title, the key capability, let's say 1, key capability, 2, quantifiable accomplishment from university or projects. Example, junior data analyst, Python and SQL certified, leveraged AI workflow automation to reduce the project's processing time by 40 degrees. Notice that it doesn't scream, I want a job. It screams, I am a high value asset and I have already engineered resilience. Phase 2, activating the multi-AI relaunch, the hidden jobs. Online application is the slowest route to employment. Networking is your critical short circuit, allowing you to bypass the filters and secure the direct referral that defines the hidden job market. But you are not asking people if they are hiring, you are asking AI to identify the hidden opportunity created by the macroeconomic realignment. Use Grok to scan real-time Twitter, data for expansion news in neutral zones like UAE. Look for phrases like crisis response team, security compliance expansion, or specific industries receiving new funding. Identify the specific company in the neutral zone that is expanding. Next, go to LinkedIn and find the decision makers at that company, specifically those who score highly on your perceived influence and helpfulness metric. Do not guess which framework to use when you reach out. Use the pre-validation method. Find outliers, high-impact content from early career creators in your adjacent niche who have successfully engaged with the decision makers. Analyze the structure and the psychology of those connection pitches. Adapt is to your skill DNA and put your unique spin to it. Phase 3, engaging with the value, the 60-second rule. You have identified the high-influence decision makers and you are ready to send the message. Stop using generic, overly personal bro entry template from 2024. Manufactured vulnerability is obsolete. A direct request for help, the burden of help, creates transactional frictions. The target had thousands of tasks. Your job search is not a priority. You must execute the 60-second value protocol. Reach out immediately to the target, but do not place the burden of help on them. Proactively offer a small, targeted gesture support, insight, or a specific professional skill that saves them time or solves their complexity. The optimal 2026 early career connection message looks like this. Hi, the decision maker name. I've been analyzing your recent project on topic focus. I saw your team is addressing bottlenecks, cites their complexity. I recently engineered a workflow using the skill DNA that addresses a similar challenge. I condensed the logic into a quick 5-slide carousel for your review. In the spirit of continuous improvement, I thought it might offer some tactical insight for your next sprint. Here is a link, no call needed. Notice what this does. You have priority given, not getting. You have turned an interaction from a plea for help into a tactical consultation by forcing the save and demonstrating high technical capability through your educational content. You have triggered the multi-AI relaunch to amplify your authority. You have moved from a desperate applicant to a peer contributor, transforming an interaction into an asset pool. Phase 4. Building your sovereign ecosystem. Audit your input today. Geopolitical instability accelerates the migration of capital and opportunity. A connection made in a volatile region is not stable. A connection made on a generic job board is not high value. Online connection is just step 1. Networking isn't about glad handling. It is about connecting the nodes in a global intelligence network. You must move your captured attention, deplatformed to build your own sovereign ecosystem. Identify your golden 20 network curated by their helpfulness and proximity to unlisted neutral zone roles. Reach out with value. Build deep trusted parasocial relationship with your advocate nodes and transform them into a vocal board of advisors that actively pulls you into unlisted high-tier opportunity. Stop relying on generic job boards. Upload your optimized skill DNA profile to talentbridge.namaste.ai. Let our algorithmic ecosystem match you certification in AI, sanctions compliance, or resilience engineering directly into the UAE employers who are actively looking for those exact capability in the neutral zones. Rejection is not a verdict. It is simply market feedback that your skill DNA belongs on a different, better serve. You have the tools, you have the resilience, process the blip, execute the strategy, and I'll see you at the top.